The Sigma 50mm f1.4R is one of the most important lenses of recent months.
We did a quick battle of the fast 50s with this, the Canon 50mm f1.2L and the Nikon 58mm f1.4, and it held up quite well amongst these two. But just how much sense does it make to go for this art lens?
One thing I've mentioned before about the Sigma is that it is bloody massive. Today we put on the D4S, which is not a small camera. And look at it. It's in no way dwarfed by the camera body. It's chunky, it's long, and it's heavy, that's for sure. It is as big as a zoom lens, but that's because it's as sophisticated, well not sophisticated, complicated internally in terms of optics as a zoom lens.
13 elements is a lot. It's more elements than the Canon 50mm L, the Nikon 50s and 58mm. Even the epic Zeiss Otus 55mm has one element less.
3 of them are SLDs, special low dispersion elements. Not just low dispersion, not extra, it's special. And then we've got super multi-coating on the front. Ooh. This is an art lens. Don't ask me what that means. You can connect this to your computer via USB. You can tweak it. Because obviously, if you're not happy with the lens, you can make it worse. We've tried out before. It is pointless. Don't even bother. It's perhaps not the best in terms of robustness. Haven't tried it yet. Haven't smashed it on the floor. Not the best plastic. Switch is a little bit tacky. But hey, it's just a cheap, expensive lens. The focus happens all internally, and it's proper internally. The front element doesn't move in and out within the outer barrel like some other internal focusing lenses. Perhaps we should ignore the build quality issues. I mean, it's a Sigma, what do you expect? And concentrate on how it actually functions. The rubber focusing ring has got a good feel to it, even if you want to use it for manual focus. It's got a nice bit of resistance and not too much to go from closest 40 centimeters to infinity. But you don't need manual focusing because this is actually pretty quick in terms of autofocus. Stick that to infinity and then focus on something nearby. There you go.
Focusing the Sigma on the D4S is precise and quick.
This is no ordinary ultrasonic motor, this is hypersonic motor. Better than ultrasonic, probably.
I'm certain that this is one of the sharpest 50mm available for Canon or Nikon mount. The Zeiss Otus, I haven't tried it out side by side, but that's a 55mm anyway. It shows quite even sharpness across the frame, even at f1.4, just a tad bit of softness in the corners, although a noticeable amount of vignetting. f2.8 shows reduced vignetting, f4 is really where you get the best performance, incredible detail without any dark corners. But if this can perform so well, why not shoot it wide open? The details of the InFocus bits are brilliant, not a hint of colour fringing even in the high contrast bits.
Well, there is one truly disappointing thing about the Sigma 50mm f1.4R. It's the bokeh. It's just not bokeh-licious.
No matter how I look at it, the bokeh just doesn't look pleasant. There are plenty of doubling blinds and hard edges to the out of focus bits.
I mean, the in-focus bits are so sharp, even at f1.4. But it's just the blurry bits. They just don't cut it.
And just to see if things improve when closing that 9-rounded blade aperture, it doesn't. The bokeh balls stay round at f4, but it's still not the creamy goodness that one wants. Shame.
So should you buy the Sigma 50mm f1.4 art? Why do people buy 50mm? They usually buy it for bokeh or sharpness. This has one of them. Unfortunately, it doesn't have bokeh. The bokeh is not bokeh-licious. And in terms of a walkaround lens, it's pretty damn chunky and heavy.
In some ways the bokeh isn't especially bad. There are other modern 50mm available that are softish wide open and have bad bokeh. At least the Sigma benefits from a superior level of sharpness. They have created something quite wonderful here, a standard lens that focuses quick, accurately, and has the image quality to back it up. But the usual compact size of a standard lens has also been increased too. But if you can look past its downfalls, then why not?